Dynamic, articulate, perceptive, courageous, outspoken.
Okay, we back once again. Welcome to the dojo. It's your host, Hug Sensei. So, woke up this morning, was watching a few videos, came across this one with Book of Alpharonomy, Dr. BOA. I watch this channel from time to time, but this particular video, it caught my attention. I watched like 2.5 minutes of it, but it's like a 15-minute video, so we're gonna watch the whole thing, man. I want y'all to see this, man. Everybody who watch my channel, I want y'all to see this, man. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and click on it. I might have to, I gotta take it back. I gotta take it back to the beginning so y'all can see this. So y'all, I want y'all to see this. Alright, Dr. BOA, I appreciate your channel. I'm just letting you know that right now. Anybody who wanna crack a joke like Dr. Bank of America, that's not what this is. Let's be serious. This is a serious channel, so let's take it serious. Alright, so let's go. Let's see what we got.
As long as you trying to force me, trying to put a suit and tie on me, trying to make me go to work, trying to make me go be a slave, I ain't no slave, I'm wild. I like to be chaotic and wild and free. Don't get that suit and tie off me. Get the fucking stanky, get them clothes off me, I'm wild.
Well, first thing I'm going to say is, I completely disagree. You are not wild. You have clothes on. You are sitting in a park. You have a bonnet on your head. A nice bonnet, actually. It's probably the nicest bonnet I've ever seen, if it even is a bonnet. But all this aggression, all this anger that this woman is projecting, I can't call it like why she's angry, but I can tell you this. This is not the kind of woman that you ever want to be around. She says she's wild, she's chaotic. Her life is going to be nothing but chaos. And anybody who wants her in their life, they're going to have a chaotic life. You will have no peace of mind. It's just going to always be drama, action, rage, anger. Never no calm, never no chill. And your peace of mind will be completely and utterly obliterated if you allow someone like this into your life. Tread with care, proceed with caution.
Let me be chaotic, let me be wild. I'm not perfect. People are always trying to make me be perfect. People are always trying to make me say things perfectly. I ain't saying perfectly. I was supposed to be saying it like this. If I was supposed to be all goody two-shoes and speak calmly and be tame, that's what the fuck I'll be. But I'm wild, I'm chaotic, I'm free, and I'm fired. You gonna leave me the fuck alone, or you gonna appreciate me?
This message is for black men. Okay, you need to learn how to tame black women.
Whoa. Learn how to tame black women. I might say something that's controversial. Taming black women has been done before. Did we forget about slavery? I'm not even trying to be funny, bro. You talking about, like, you really taking us back talking about taming a black woman. The sheer level of ignorance that we see on the internet, it is dangerous. You got to be careful what you watching on this internet, because you going to end up becoming a damn animal because you think you need to be tamed. And then you're going to push the boundary and move the goalpost because you're a thinking, sentient being. You're going to make it harder and harder for somebody to get along with you. We don't need to learn how to tame a damn thing. What we need to learn how to do is interact with people who know how to conduct themselves as adults. That's what we need to learn how to do, because a lot of men, we get so focused on the physical appearance and you let all that other shit slide. But the mark of a man, the mark of a true adult male, is understanding that you do not have time for disrespect. You do not have time to play all these games. You're an adult. We're adults. We got bills to pay. We got responsibilities to take care of. We can't be out here playing and effing around with ideals like this.
You guys keep running to the other race because it's easier. Of course it's easier. At the end of the day, you're abandoning the black women because you don't know how to tame them. Okay, I get it. We talk a lot, so forth, or whatever. And the only time you can tame them is after 9 p.m.
What the hell does that even mean? Is that the time that y'all all decide is adult time? Sex time? Intimacy time? After 9 p.m.? Okay. Last time I checked, these girls is effing any time of the day. Any time of the day. At work, first thing in the morning, after 9 p.m., it all goes down.
You have to learn how to think. And you guys are not thinking correctly. That is something you can learn from, I'll say, a white man.
You know what? That's right. That's correct. She said we're not thinking correctly. And she's absolutely right on that point right there. There are a lot of men who are leading with their wallet. They thinking with their second head. And she see that. I know a lot of women see that. They can tell. They can certainly tell. But yeah, on that point, she is correct.
I think that white men are really good at taming, like, mentally, and then I think black men are good at taming physically. Why don't you guys learn how to talk to one another instead of letting your shell hinder you from talking?
I like that he put a picture of a clown right there, because this is probably the most goofy shit I done heard all year. No BS. No BS.
What? You can have some manners.
Like I said, excuse you.
Ooh.
Fellas, y'all better get rid of that argumentative, disrespectful, loudmouth woman. Man, listen, you better run right now, bruh. That good food that she know how to cook, that nice body, and because she may have some good sex, that ain't worth the level of disrespect that you going through. Even the Bible says it is better to live on a rooftop than in the house with a argumentative woman. So
not only that, my brother, it also says it's better to be in the desert. It is better to live in the desert, a desolate place, than to share a house with a contentious woman. With contentious, that's argumentative, combative, always has to challenge something, can never, that first girl we saw in this video, that's exactly what the Bible is talking about when we talk about a contentious woman, a wild, feral woman.
women always talk about that men fumble a good woman. Nah, baby. Everything ain't being fumbled. Sometimes we throw you back. Sometimes it's a handoff. Fellas, you got to give a handoff. You better hand her off. She ain't worth the headache. We are living in a time where men's mental health and emotional health matter more than it ever has.
And that's so real. Speaking from experience, somebody who has struggled with mental health, depression, things like that, it is so real because guys are taking themselves out. Like that people are taking themselves out the game because this life thing is getting harder and harder and harder with each passing day. It's like you at your wit's end. When you wake up, you're at your wit's end every day. People wake up like that every day, like how I'm going to make it through the day. I don't know how I'm going to make it through the day. I just hope and pray to God that I can make it through today. Because this life, man, this life shit, it gets serious. It gets so serious. And honestly, it gets so serious, I need to take a moment. I need to take a breather. I'm going to come back in a second. I can just pause and continue recording. Give me 1 second. Yeah, it's a lot to take in first thing in the morning. All right. I'm recentered. I got my bearings right. Let's go ahead and continue.
Sometimes it takes a woman to fumble a good man to realize that she needs to do some inner work, to realize that she may need to get some emotional and mental development in herself. I have watched men be reduced to nothing because of the words of a woman's mouth. Bro, get out of there. Let her fumble you. Some women have been through so much trauma and chaos and toxic relationships that that's a normal place for them. Instead of taking the wisdom and the insight from a man, some women are still going to be in the comments arguing their perspective because they can't control the urge or the impulse to just not have to say something. Bro.
That's so real. That's so real. I like this brother. What's his name? Not your average minister. You know what? He do got that minister vibe. He do. He most certainly do. Not your average minister. This guy talking some real stuff. The only gripe I have is jump cuts. Like anybody who like does content and they do jump cuts, I'm like, damn, they just can't talk at length and like get their point out. They gotta cut it to make it sound good. I just talk, man. I could cut my videos, but it's like, bro, I be saying too much stuff that need to be heard that I don't want to cut out. I just want to just talk, ramble, rant, whatever, and you catch what you can. That's why we make videos, because you can go back and replay it if you want to glean or learn something new. I'm against jump cuts, but I like what this brother's saying, man. So I'm gonna keep rocking with him.
If she can't,
I might even go follow his Instagram because I want to hear what he's talking about.
Shut up, shut her up by dismissing her because they can't control the urge or the impulse to just not have to say something. Bruh, if she can't shut up, shut her up by dismissing her and moving on with your life.
All right, so what's good, YouTube? It's your man, Book of Referendum, aka Dr. BOA. Yep.
Shout out to Dr. BOA for bringing us this compilation of good clips that we can glean and gain understanding into the dating market today. That's what his channel is. His channel is about dating, but for men. Dating for men, things you need to know and understand. I've watched his channel from time to time. I think it's a great channel. If you like the content that you're seeing in this video, please give Dr. BOA a follow, like his video, and subscribe, man. But give a follow, that is a subscription. Anyway, do your due diligence, man. Get this man some respect, man. It's good stuff here.
Yep. I got time today. When you think about the reality of the life we live, you got to understand that in this society, the women are masculine.
Yes! That's the truth!
And
it's disgusting. It is disgusting. I know exactly what he's talking about. The hyper masculinity of women and the effeminization of men. Bro, it is just a complete polar opposite shift. Like they flipped the world upside down and everybody's trying to be something that they're not. And when you come across a hyper masculine woman, it's like in the back of your mind, you always say to yourself, if I just put hands on her, maybe she'll understand. But no, it's only gonna get worse. I'm not talking about for you, for her. It's gonna get worse. Her mentality is gonna get worse. Her anger is gonna get worse. Her rage is gonna get worse. Everything is gonna become worse about this woman if you put hands on her. That's why we not supposed to strike women. It ain't because you strong. It's just because it can ruin her. It can ruin her and ruin everybody else who comes in contact with her. That's really why.
They therefore have the same competitive nature and competitive spirit against men. Sometimes you just have to know to ignore these women. And a lot of times, you men don't.
Yo, you just got him hit by a car.
I didn't get him hit.
You just pushed
I did
him.
not touch that man. Don't run your mouth and you don't know what you're talking about.
You get caught up in these situations with these unworthy women, and you find out the hard way that these women can't be trusted. They shouldn't be lusted. And Jay Relly ended up getting treated terribly by this woman for no other reason than the fact he said something to her. Peep game.
That won't even be a thing. Excuse you. What? Did you hear me?
You can have some manners.
Like I said, excuse you.
You can have some fucking manners.
Like I said, excuse you.
You can have some manners.
Like I said, excuse you. Fuck you
See what I'm saying, bro?
I can't even stunt. She did that so smooth, bro. That ain't her first time strike. I'm not laughing at the brother. I'm laughing at how quickly she did that. And how, like, bro, I didn't even see it coming. I ain't even. But then again, my situational awareness is so good, I probably wouldn't be in a situation like that. I would have walked away. You know what I mean? Before she even threw the glass, like, you could have some manners. Like, bro, that's not a woman you want to deal with. You don't even talk to a woman like that. You just, all right, whatever. You go your own way. But see, that dude's a content creator, so that's good for his channel. It's controversy. It's drama. People want to see stuff like that. That's why he posted it, because it's going to do numbers. But in a real life situation, bro, you know not to even deal with that woman. Like, what? Anyway, I'm going this way. If she want to follow and talk, then you try to get her to ride the pipe. But bro, let that go, man. He wanted to talk to her, or she said or did something rude, and he wanted her to apologize or something. Like, that's just, bro, man, get out of there, bro. Just get out of there. Stay out the way.
And now, I don't know what he could have possibly said to this woman for her to behave like that, but it didn't seem like he behaved like this guy.
Now they can't even take their shoes off inside the club because like this talking to me.
What do you mean, nigga, like what?
I said, get the fuck out my face, right?
What do you mean?
Nigga, get the fuck out my face.
What you mean?
See, right there. You can't take a hint. She's saying she don't want nothing to do with you. And you steady trying to press the issue, bruh. Dudes need to learn how to read the room, bruh. She got her phone in her hand. She recording. And she's ridiculing you to post on the internet later, bro. Bro, if brothers is out here moving like this, yo, y'all sad, bro. Bro, just be single. It's not that bad, bro. Y'all haven't learned how to tame y'all lust. That's what it is. When you can't control your lust, you do stupid shit like this.
I'm bummed. What are you talking about? What do you mean, baby? I don't know.
You got 3.5 seconds for this high heel going your mother eye socket.
For my eye socket. Why would you do that?
Do you think I'm playing?
Nigga, I ain't worried about that, man. You talking about eye socket all that. I ain't tripping on that.
Okay, but if I say get out my face and you ain't got out my face, why the f you still in my face?
I'm trying to.
He's completely in the wrong. This man right here is completely in the wrong. You do not do this. What if she has a boyfriend and he's right around the corner? He just went to go get this some drinks. He pull up and see you. Now you got two problems on your hand. Like, y'all don't know where these women is from. Y'all don't know what they about. And if they're openly rejecting you, bro, walk away. There's nothing good for you here. You gotta be a fool.
I figure out why you trying to be so hostile all this shit.
Because I don't want to talk to you, bro. Look how close you are to me.
I just fucked up.
Yeah, that's assault.
I said,
You get any closer, that's assault.
and you're still here. Just shut the fuck up and keep walking.
I'm just trying to talk to you.
No, I don't want to talk to you.
Go.
Bye. Your mama. Your mama, your daddy. I can't hear what the fuck you're saying. You're mad because you got rejected. Yeah. The fuck. Ugh. I hate coming out. I'm going the fuck inside forever.
A few moments later.
A woman like that, you don't want to deal with. All that attitude. Ew. Disgusting.
Lord. Okay, guys.
I tell you this, bro. It don't matter how good looking a woman is, bro. it don't matter how good looking a woman is. Once you really see behind that mask, you ain't gonna see nothing but a whole demon. Pure demon. Try it. I've seen many of them. I mean, the sex was good, but I don't love demons. And I don't love hoes.
I'm pretty sure y'all seen the video. If you haven't, I went off on somebody for talking to me outside the club. And y'all are saying I should have handled it this way. I should have did that. It could have ended bad.
Nah, you did what you should.
Y'all, I really wish that I would have recorded from the beginning. So y'all could have seen like the whole
I ain't need to see it. I don't need to see the whole
seen what
thing.
y'all seen. The
I
part that I
understand
posted.
the
So
whole
at the beginning,
dynamic.
y'all, I was nice to him. I did say no respectfully in a nice way. I never came off as a bitch off the rip. So let's just stop that. I'm not just going to...
I hate when people do that. She said I never came off as a bitch off the rip. Ma, once you started recording, you became a bitch to this man. Because now you have video proof. If he wanted to do anything, right, he would be the bad guy. He would be in the wrong. He was in the wrong for trying to talk to a woman that don't want to talk to him. That you're clearly wrong. You can't be trying to press the issue. If she's playful about it, maybe you got some leeway. But if she's straight up telling you no, I don't know, no, with the serious face, with the serious energy, with the mask, bro, get out of there, bro. What's wrong with you?
Off of him, off rip. So I had been told him no, I didn't want to fuck with him, and he wouldn't leave. I even shut it up, and he was still standing next to me while I was trying to take my heels off. That's the whole point. That's the whole reason I was sitting down, because I was taking my heels off. And for the ones that's saying I was doing too much, yo, I literally got loud with when he would not leave. So I'm like, bro, this is not working. Me being nice is not working. So that's when I started talking crazy to him. So also, I am okay. Y'all was like, are you okay? Are you okay? Y'all, nothing happened after that. Like, that was that. He walked off, and that was that. And that's literally it. So yeah, just because y'all seen the clip of me just being mean to him, don't think I was just mean off rip. Y'all, I was nice. I did tell him no in a nice way. I did tell him I was good. I told him I'm cool, I'm chilling. Like, I'm good. And then he was still standing there. And like I said, I shut it up, and he was still standing there. And then that's when I started recording and told him to get the fuck out my face. So yeah.
So if it wasn't this type of behavior, and even when you look at this situation, this woman talked a lot of craziness to this man, but she didn't put hands on him. Bro, let me tell y'all something.
She threatened to.
This is why I avoid American black women, especially those younger than a certain age. When I tell you I like young women, dog, not in America. No. Man, bro, I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare, because when you look at this level of aggression, I know me. Bro, I'm a man. I don't take no woman put no hands on me. You know what I'm saying? You put your hands on me, you're going to regret it. So I just avoid women with that type of energy. You show me that type of energy once, it's done. You ain't even got to show it toward me. If you show me that kind of energy, if I see you do it towards somebody else, that's why we look at a woman like Remy. I'm like, man, what was Pap thinking? Pap like when...
Oh, man. What was Pap thinking? I said the same thing to myself, but on a tangent, why this man look like he in the kitchen, though? I know this is probably his office, but he looked like he in the kitchen. I feel like it's a stove on the other side of the video. It ain't none of my business, but it just looked like a kitchen.
Women that like to fight.
He cooked.
You know what I mean? But Remy, man, she got jammed up, man, for putting that iron on somebody. She should have had to come out and been forced to be like Brad. She had to come out and been with a woman. No man should ever wanted her again. What type of man want this type of aggression? But when you look at her, it's not about her actions. Look at the anger and angst on her face.
Yes.
Man, I'm telling you, bro, a lot of these women around here you see, man, they're demonically possessed, dog.
I said
and
that.
Y'all may not believe that, but these women have dedicated themselves to evil. They have dedicated themselves to the craft. They have dedicated themselves to the Jezebel spirit, dog. And you have to guard yourself and be very aware, because these women don't like you.
Liking this
They
video
actually
right now,
hate
601.
men.
I'm
We live
liking
in an
number
environment
601.
where women hate men.
Take it
They
back over
wear,
here.
because these women don't like you. They actually hate men. We live in an environment where women hate men. They embrace men who are more feminine because they are more masculine. The last thing a masculine woman wants is a masculine man. She don't want that. The last thing she wants. A masculine woman wants a feminine man. So you got these women out here that look like feminine women, but deep down inside, they're actually butch. That's their mindset. And they look like feminine women, so you might approach them as a man. And when you approach her as a man and you get that type of energy from her, you think she's just a mean woman that just, you did something wrong. No, bro, she doesn't want you to approach her. It turns her off. It's kind of like this. If you're a masculine man and another man come on to you, man, and try to mac you or something, it's kind of like what this pastor did to Cam Newton.
And I'll be honest, I had a man come on to me before. And you know how I handled it? I said, brother, I'm not in that type of lifestyle. I don't go that way. I appreciate the compliment, but this ain't that kind of party, man. You have a good day. And he went on about his way. All you got to do is know how to talk to people, and you ain't going to have no problems. No problems. Now, I was a little disgusted, but at the same time, I know how it is if I would try to approach a woman and she felt the same way. I just put myself in somebody else's shoes. We all human beings. We all got feelings and emotions, and you know what I mean? I don't want to disrespect nobody or, you know what I mean, let nobody think that they not a good person or there's not somebody out there for them. It's just not me. It's just not me.
Now, if you're a masculine man, bro, that goes a different way. You know what I mean? I ain't saying I'll probably jump up and beat the dude up, but man, I'm going to check him out. I'm going to say, man, what's wrong with you, dog? Man, you don't shut your mouth, man. Don't be giving me no body compliments like that. And you talking about my legs pretty, dog.
I ain't had nobody say no shit like that to me. They just said that I was attractive. Like you trying to get into a fight, Dr. BOA. Like you want to get Oh man, either he just saying it for the internet or you know what I mean? Like you gotta be an adult about it. Like no matter where you at with, you gotta be an adult about it, man. You don't want to get into no fight. What if the nigga actually could beat your ass? Like then you look stupid.
In the middle of the interview, because here's the thing: everybody believes that everybody crosses lines. Everybody believes that everybody else is foul. Like if everybody you know is foul, then you believe everybody's foul. So you believe you can come across on someone like that. And I'm just telling y'all, it's the energy that these women give that should let you know, man, they're not to be approached. I don't want to tame no woman. I don't want to handle no woman. I don't want to put no woman in her place. I don't want to do none of that. I got too much shit to focus on to be worried about putting a woman in her place or making her be who she's supposed to be or making her be who I want her to be. I don't want her to be nothing. If she's feminine, I want her to be around me. If she's non-feminine, I want her to be gone.
Yeah.
And this is what happens in this society, man. A lot of times these women just have that real strong masculine energy. And that's why they believe that, you see, they support a man who cry. They support a man who in his feelings all the time. They want a man who's emotionally available. They want a man who's into his feeling. They want a man that's soft and a sucker and was raised by women. And there's men out here who say that man should be that, like this guy.
I think I know what he about to show.
And I don't know this dude from a can of paint. I ain't knocking him. This is his experience. But his experience ain't my experience.
Come on, give it to me.
And I don't have no emotional issues. I don't have emotional trauma because I'm not an emotionally feminine man. You have emotional trauma if you are an emotionally feminine man. Just like you have emotional trauma if you're an emotionally masculine woman. An emotionally feminine man. You have emotional trauma if you are an emotionally feminine man. Just like you have emotional trauma if you're an emotionally masculine woman. A masculine woman is masculine for a reason. Just like a feminine man is feminine for a reason. But y'all keep letting these women out here believe that they can interact with you in any kind of way. And this is the result that y'all gonna get. You know what I mean? This is the result that y'all gonna get.
Facts.
These women are aggressive. And maybe they may not be physically aggressive with you, but they'll be financially aggressive with you.
Ooh.
Financial abuse is real from women as well. They always try to direct that toward men. But if a woman has you paying her a certain amount of money a month so she can cover the rent, and then you find out her rent is $100 because she got a HUD voucher or something, and you've been giving her $2,500, $3,000 every month for 2 years, you don't think that's financial abuse? Of course it is. But as a man, you're supposed to just be willing to take whatever a woman dishes out and be cool with it.
Hell no.
Y'all comment down below and let me know if y'all would have had a problem if Jay really would have picked her up and slammed on her head.
I'm not even gonna comment on that. I'm just gonna say it here in the video. Like, if he would have picked up and slammed on the head, he would have went to jail. That's fucking stupid. Come on, Dr. BOA. Come on. I know this man is a lot older than me, bro. I'm only in my 30s. I'm sure he's in his 40s or probably 50s. Talking crazy like that. But then again, we on the internet. And the internet is a place for entertainment. I like this man's channel. I respect what he's talking about. But I can't say that I agree with everything that he says.
You know what I'm saying? If Jay really would have grabbed her, man, and put his hands around her neck, should he have done something? Could he have done something? Would he have been wrong?
Yeah, he would have been wrong.
And the crazy thing is, the way she was acting, man, her and her friend probably was strapped.
Even though she threw that cut, that's assault. That's a charge. You know what I mean? But you got to understand the energy that you receiving. If somebody's saying, don't talk to me, leave me alone, like, take the hint. Like, I don't know why you feel like anybody owes you respect, especially a stranger on the street who probably not having a good day. Like, I can see that there's a lot of people out here who don't understand social etiquette. Social etiquette. It's a lot of people.
Put hands on the man, they put a hand on him out there. Because, again, we're allowed to watch women we're forced to watch women manifest evil against men, like Megan and Jory. All right, I'm done with this one. Like this video on your way out if you enjoyed the content. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. When you subscribe, click that notification bell. Make sure your notifications are on so you can be alerted to when I upload some more of this Prism of the Ism. And as always, Alpha's up, Beta's down. Peace.
So nice. Well, what about the Sigmas? What about the Sigmas? Everybody not on no alpha beta shit. Like, some of us don't even subscribe to none of that bullshit because you compartmentalize yourself into behaving a particular way when I'm an alpha. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, bro, I guess it's just a means of communication. This is what we saying so we know what each other talking about. I got it. This was a good video. I left him a like. If you like this video, please go over to his channel, watch the video, put it on mute, even though you already seen it. Just give him a watch, give him a like, and subscribe, man, because this is good content. And if you're in the dating world right now, you probably need to check out this man's channel, man. No BS. It don't matter what race of man you is, you can learn something from this channel. That being said, Professor Hog signing out. Hog Sensei bids you adieu. I hope you enjoyed this reaction to the Lou.